Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Happy Thursday. It is almost the weekend. So let's get on with one of our last English home learning lessons for the week. So yesterday you would have designed your own character. So you would have designed either a dryad or a naiad. So remember, a dryad is a tree spirit or nymph that lives amongst the trees and or as part of a tree. And then we've got a naiad, which is a water spirit, so can control or look after areas or bodies of water. So hopefully you've managed to design your character and also to jot some things down by the side of it, so about its appearance, personality, what it does, just like I did yesterday. So you've got a couple of ideas to run from today. Okay. So today we will be writing our character descriptions, and we need to remember to include these important things just to make our character description more complex and also more interesting, so it builds up that picture in the reader's head. So we need to make sure that we have included complex sentences, expanded noun phrases for that really descriptive writing. Make sure that we've included some adjectives, whether that's describing their personality or what is on the outside, so their appearance. Some prepositions, so if we're saying what they look like, we're saying where that thing is on their body. Relative pronouns to give that extra bit of information. Relative clause to give that bit of extra information, but we need to make sure we're using relative pronouns with that so that we know that that clause is about that particular person. We're going to create some complex sentences using our I saw, wub, wub, wub. So making sure that we, have got our tool, we're looking at it so we know we can pick out those words to make our sentences more complex. And then we're also going to have a look at creating some compound sentences with fanboys. Okay. So I have written a character description here. So what I will do is I'll just read through and then we can highlight it together and see what I've included. Now, it took me a little while to decide what I wanted in my character description, but also I found that I was having to move sentences around a bit. So if you find that you have to do that as well, that's absolutely fine, because remember, we're just sort of practicing with our writing, and then you can always write it out neat after if you come up with more ideas or edit it. Okay, so let's read my character description here. So remember, I wrote about this lovely lady yesterday and I found some words to describe her. So Madame Delphilina. So Madame Delphilina, I picked a tricky name. Madame Delphilina, who is also known as Dark Ivy, is a kind-souled leader of the Willow Dryads. She once defended the other Dryads from the evil of the White Witch, which led her to becoming the leader of the Willow Dryads. When she holds meetings with the other Dryads, she is very sharp and gets to the point, for she is very busy and cannot afford to waste time. Madame Delphilina, who has many responsibilities, sometimes feels scared of the White Witch. However, she doesn't show this to the other Dryads. She is a sociable character who makes others feel at ease with her graceful tone and happy attitude. She used to be evil, but when she met Aslan, he convinced her to use her powers for good and defend all magical beings. She has long, dark, brown hair and pale green skin with ivy leaves and willow branches across her body, which help her stay hidden. As long as she is calm and relaxed, her skin stays a leafy green colour. If she is angered, it lights up to a flaming red. Okay. So your character description might be longer than that. It might be that you want to focus a bit more on their appearance, but I just wanted to make sure that I give a good range of what I have included. So now that I've read through, let's go through and have a look with my highlighter. So I'm just going to pick a slightly smaller highlighter, and then I've got green. So we've got Madame Delphilina, who is also known as Dark Ivy, is a kind-souled leader of the Willow Dryads. Okay, so I have got my relative pronoun here, and I have also got a relative clause. So my relative pronoun is who. and I've got my relative clause. So it's giving that extra bit of information. Could just say she is a kind-souled leader of the Willow Dryad, but I've also said what she's also known as. This might be to her friends, or it might just be to the other dryads who aren't Willow Dryads. Okay, and I've also described described her as kind-souled. So not only is she the leader, but she is kind-souled. She once defended the other dryads from the evil of the White Witch, which led her to becoming the leader of the Willow Dryads. So again, I'm giving a bit of background information here, saying she once defended the other dryads. So I'm saying why she is the leader of the Willow Dryads. I'm also going to just underline the Willow Dryads because that is being specific as well. When she holds meetings with the other dryads, she is very sharp and gets to the point, for she is very busy and cannot afford to waste time. Okay, so I've described her as sharp, but what I've also done is I have made a compound sentence because I have used for. So I've given a reason as to why she is sharp and gets to the point, because she's just so busy. She can't afford to waste any time. She's the leader of the Willow Dryads. Okay, so I have made sure that I have used my fanboys here. So Miss Delphilina, who has many responsibilities, sometimes feels scared of the White Witch. However, she doesn't show this to the other dryads. So yet again, I've got a relative clause with a relative pronoun. So I've got who has many responsibilities, which is the relative clause, and then the relative pronoun is who. Okay, so I'm also sort of expanding on this sentence before by saying that she's very busy. That's because she's got lots of responsibilities. And however is a sort of a type of conjunction. So if you wanted to use however in your writing, then you can do the same. You can sort of use however if maybe you want to go against something that you've said. So you I've said here she sometimes feels scared, however she doesn't show this to the other dryads. So is there something that your character does, however they don't reveal it to anyone else because of a certain reason? And then we've got she is a sociable character who makes others feel at ease with her graceful tone and happy attitude. So I've underlined my relative pronoun here, and although it isn't in the middle of speech, we have got a relative clause here. Try and underline this. Who makes others feel at ease with her graceful tone and happy attitude. Could have just put she is a sociable character, but by adding that relative pronoun and the relative clause, you've basically given a bit of extra information. And you've also described her tone as graceful, and you've also described her as having a happy attitude as well. Okay, so you've it's sort of an expanded noun phrase, but you've described what's on the inside. Okay, she used to be evil, but when she met Aslan, he convinced her to use her powers for good and defend all magical beings. So we have got a but here. So we have got another fanboy, so we have got a compound sentence that we have created. Because we have connected these sort of two clauses, they could be sentences on their own. Okay, so she has long dark brown hair and pale green skin with ivy leaves and willow branches across her body, which help her stay hidden. So here I can see straight away we've got an expanded noun phrase. So long dark brown hair and pale green skin with ivy leaves and willow branches across her body. So we've also actually described that she's got leaves there as well. Preposition as well. I can't believe I've missed that one. So we've got preposition, so across her body. So you're saying where it is. Remember, your reader might not always have a picture, so you need to use prepositions to tell them exactly where things are on their body or their face, because that might be really important to your story. And I've also added which help her stay hidden. So again, that's a bit of extra information. I maybe didn't need to include it, but it makes the reader think, I guess it's really important that she stays hidden because she is a magical character. And then lastly, we've got, as long as she is calm and relaxed, her skin stays a leafy green colour. So leafy green there. If she is angered, it lights up to a flaming red. Now I have got if there, which is in my I saw or above. So we have got some complex sentences. Now we have got some complex sentences because we've also included some relative clauses as well. I'm going to just underline flaming red there as well. So as you can see, there's lots of things that I have included. I've tried to include lots of things to do with her as a person, because remember, although the appearance is important, who they are as a person and what they're doing in the story is going to make your reader more interested and want to read on. So I've included bits about her appearance at the end. With your character, you can do it in whichever order you like, but I would try and look at this list to try and help you figure out what would be good for you to include. You could even make a note before you start writing, or just go away and start writing and maybe edit after. But hopefully this will give you an idea of the kind of thing you can write. What I will also do is I will pop this example up on the Home Learning website, and I will also pop another example on there as well for you to have a look at, just so you've got some ideas that you can take from, and maybe some descriptive writing as well. Okay, but have a look at your work yesterday, because that's what's going to help you the most, because that's your character, that is your design. Okay, so I hope you all get on okay with this. Again, if you have any emails, if you have any questions, please feel free to give us an email. We are here to help. But I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So good luck year 4. I hope you get on okay, and I will see you soon. Bye.